guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with Diva. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So today's pickacard reading is another energy check, we could say, or it's not energy check, it's more you want to know their perception connected to you. It's more a perception, but at the same time perception could be it's not really perception, but we're gonna say it's perception. But it could be thoughts, emotions, it could be behaviors, like intentions connected to you. But overall, how they perceive you and what are their intentions. You could kind of go with that. I know it's very like multi-dimensional as a question, but tarot is multi-dimensional, okay? It's pretty simple if I tap into it in a simple way. It could be very complicated if I tap into it in a very complicated way. So it varies, okay? So it's definitely open for all. So when I'm saying open for all, it means that I'm inclusive, okay? I'm more inclusive. I'm not gonna say than usual because I always have been inclusive. It's just, it's only 5 piles today, 5 decks technically. And we're gonna tap into it the way it has to be tapped, okay? It could be perception in the form of there's no real judgment. It's more like how they perceive you. Judgment is there's inferiority and superiority complex dynamic in the judgmental element, okay? So that's why I'm saying perception is different than judgment, but then again, perception also varies on the person's upbringing, their experience, if they have wisdom, if they're more enlightened as a person. If they're not enlightened, they're more materialistic, more mundane. It depends on the person, and you will be the judge here because you're the person who perceives this person, or they're in your life, they're in your cycle, they're in your environment. You know where you stand connected to the situation. I might not know where you stand, and I will just be perceiving the situation the way it is. Perception, discernment, these are things that I tap into, but then again, I'm creating with the hope that it will give you a certain insight, okay? So this is definitely for everyone who needs to see it. You will already click on a video and you're gonna watch it, okay? So there's no doubt on my end because this is definitely my channel, and I have faith that every single person who has subscribed or who has watched me have watched me for a reason, okay? So thank you again, but most of all, I'll say thank you to myself because I have the courage and the bravery to upload every video I upload on my channel. I share this only for those who need it, but there were many times where I wanted to just shut down my channel because it takes a lot. Honestly, it does, because I'm putting my creation out there. I'm doing the sacrifice of putting it out there, okay? It's like a sacrifice element. At the same time, I hope that it will have like a gift element to those people because I am gifting this to people who need it, okay? But when I'm saying who need it, it's those who think that they don't deserve it, but I want them to watch it because they do deserve it, okay? There's also another thing that really motivates me a lot, which is not stopping me from closing my channel. It's the love I receive in different ways, okay? There's different ways you can receive love, but first of all, you need to become receptive to it, okay? So I receive love through subscribers. I have many people who show me love and I feel it, okay? Even though I don't perhaps close the gap and they feel like there's no attachment, but then again, I don't need to feel attachment to them because we're already connected, okay? So I want you to understand that. I know I could give more time, but then again, I have my own life, you have your own, okay? But I'm very grateful to all the love I have received, okay? There's another one that I received it, but I never was receptive to it. But when you're right, when the timing is right, it will come to you, okay? So this is mostly for those who feel like they are not loved, they are not supported, they feel like they are doing everything on their own, and it's hard. But just understand that there is a lot of love and support out there. You just need to be receptive to it and not compare yourself with other people, okay? So the moment you stop comparing yourself with other people, or the moment you decide to prioritize your own mental health, you decide to prioritize your own emotional health, you decide to prioritize your own budget, your own intentions, your own values, you will see that doors will always open, okay? It's just that sometimes it's hard to close one door so that you can walk forward and just leave the room, which is the environment technically. So sometimes many people are not aware of it, but they think they have no other option. But the only action on their end is to decide to leave the room. Open the door and get out of it. Shut it in the back. Shut it. And then walk forward and have the intention to open a door which, could be mysterious, could be perhaps out of their comfort zone, but then again, perhaps it's something they always wanted to try, but never prioritized themselves enough to, go through the experience, okay? So this is, be it's one relationship, you want to get out of the room with the relationship. Technically, your relationship situationship is like the door. It's the symbolism of a door. You feel stuck in it, you feel like your values are not being respected, you're realizing that you're not able to put boundaries with a person, then sometimes you need to put set boundaries so that you can respect yourself, but then again, respect the person in front of you. Sometimes when we're merged, we're thinking the other person is ourselves, but then again, they're not you, okay? And you have to accept it, you have to forgive them and forgive yourself for wanting to leave the relationship, perhaps because it's no longer serving your purpose in life. Be it you don't feel loved in the relationship, did you try communicating with the person? Sometimes it's a lot to do because you need to communicate. And I know sometimes there are situations where communication will give you the closure, but then again, you will get wounded by it. You will feel pain by it because it's something you were attached to, but you needed to release yourself. But you didn't realize it. But when there's clarity that comes in your life, you will know what you need to do. You will feel uncomfortable because you know what you need to do, but you will do what you need to do. If you decide not to do it, that's where the depression will come, the guilt, the shame, the repressed emotions will come. And these emotions, be it they're negative, be it they're confused, be it they're conflicting, be it it's denial, be it it's, resistance, these energies could create diseases in your body because you're no longer in ease with yourself in the situation. This could be connected with a man, a woman, your life partner, your current boyfriend, your current fiance, your current wife, your husband. You guys will know if the relationship doesn't have a chance to be worked on. This is really extreme. I'm not saying you need to leave the situation. Look, I'm saying the room could be a relationship, but it could also be a thought pattern. You always thought that you were not pretty enough. That it's like an environment that you're stuck in where you are always surrounded by people that make you feel like you're not attractive enough. But because you manifested that in your life. And leaving the room, shutting the door could also be in the form of you accept that you thought of these thoughts, and hence your environment was like that manifested to you, that you are always surrounded by people that are more prettier than you, right? or that take care of themselves, and you always feel like they put you down or they look at you, they judge you out and stuff like that, then you leave the situation, but you leave the thoughts that you're not attractive anymore, because it's all connected with habits. So there are many books that could help you out, but I'm not one that's going to recommend books. I'm one that recommends prioritize yourself. Try to get to know yourself. If you feel like life is too depressive, or you feel like you don't have the will to live, please don't believe in that. That's not true. Every day, if you're alive, that means your body has the will to live. Okay, there's a subconscious element to it, an unconscious side to you that is like a miracle in this time. It's just that you don't see it. You don't see it, you don't value it. Perhaps that's why you're thinking of that like that. But then in the moment you wake up in the morning, please today say, like, I wanna, explore a new side of me. Every day it's exploration day, okay? Exploration day, learning something new or doing the thing that you love to do. Sometimes you can challenge yourself. You have a bad relationship with your dad or your mom. Try to challenge yourself in the form of try to create some kind of little habit connected to spending some time with your parents. If it doesn't work, obviously you have to let it go. But then again, things that matter to you. If your relationship with your mom, your dad is important to you, even though it's broken, or there's revenge, or there's grudge, or there's grief, those kind of stuff, obviously work on it. But if it doesn't work, then my first thing is prioritize yourself. Okay, so prioritize yourself. Do the things that you want to do. You've never done it, you need to get out of comfort zone, you do it. If you need to take a trip, you do it. Okay, save money on your budget somehow so that you can do it. If you need to be on debt, you have credit cards, guys. You can buy something with the intention of, during this 1 week or this 2 week I'm going, I want to replenish myself. I want to, relax. I want to not think about this. It's just give yourself the time. Sometimes isolation in the form of vacation, but when I'm saying isolation, it's giving yourself that privacy. If you need a couple intimate relationship, then you take that 2 weeks, let's say, to go on a vacation with the person you want to, and explain to this person. If one time is not enough, try 2 times. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, communication is always key in a relationship. Obviously, if you don't have a relationship with this person, then try ways to communicate with them. Try ways to get out of your comfort zone. It depends. Now, if you're a woman, I'm gonna say try to, believe that you are attractive, Take care of yourself. I'm not saying try to believe. Believe. It's not try. Believe that you are attractive. You're worthy of a man's attention. And every man who comes, you're gonna have to check. Do you like this person? It's not a question of settling with them. Obviously, you need to find a person who you feel safe with. You feel safe being yourself with. And the person, if they're the right one, will understand that this is who you are. But they find you appealing because they're attracted to you for who you are. Not because you're attracted to them and then you want to cling on to them, or you want to show them or impress them that this is who you are, right? Like me more. But then again, that's not real like. That's, it's always, you're going to feel like there's someone else who can pop out any moment and impress them and do a better job than you, let's say, and they'll get them. So this one, it's more an unavailable point of view. It's someone you want to impress. But then again, this person will not value you because they need to be impressed by you. Okay, so it's more an element of, do you prefer an authentic person who likes you for who you are? They're not perfect either. Or you want to, appeal to someone who's a big shot and who has many options, and you're one of their options, or it might not be one of their options. Sometimes it's the sad truth. You want to appeal to a man or a woman, but then again, it's not the right person. So they're not meant for you. Okay, you can try. Sometimes, hard work will, perseverance will bring you where you want. But then again, it's your decision. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about. Okay, but then again, thank you very much for everyone, and those who have difficulty believing that love is not there. There's so much love in the world, okay? Just connect with nature, look at the birds. They have so much love to offer you. The love is the healing element in their sound, the vibration, the reverberation, the wind, the sun, the sunset, the sunrise, the trees, the wind on the trees that touches your body too. And, it's there for you. It's love. It is love. It's just, perhaps it's not the love you want. You want a person who's going to hold you. You want a person who's going to love you. You want a person who's going to support you. They are there. It's just you were not receptive to them. Your heart wasn't open to them. Okay? So this one, you need to start small. Okay? Start small. But this is big. This is big. This is not small, but this is the vibe of love. Okay, it's love. It's love. It's there. It takes care of you. You don't even know it. That's true love. Okay, so there's so much. We're starting off with birds. We're starting off with trees. We're starting off with wind. But then again, these are also in men and women out there. Just you need to meet the person. You understand, and see the beauty in life, so that life will show you that there's real beauty for you to see too, in human beings, that is. I'm not talking about nature, I'm talking about human beings too. And I have received a type of love, It's about choosing to receive it too. Okay, so there's something many of you don't know, but it's about choosing to receive the love from someone too. Because the key element is you believe you're not worthy of love. That's why there's resistance. That's why there's problems, because you first of all believe you're not worthy of it. So you're blocking the reception, like the being receptive. You're blocking yourself from being receptive to receive the love of people who want to love you. There's negative energies out there, but I'm focusing mostly on love. And negativity is there to teach you some stuff. Okay, so there's no perfect life. I'm very aware when I'm saying these things, okay? So we're going to finish on that because I don't want to give more time and more explanation, but this is mostly for those who need to hear it, okay? It's for those who need to hear it. This is my channel's purpose. It's to help people who don't know how to help themselves, but then again, I want to help people help themselves, technically. But I'm helping myself too, okay? So this is all the work I've done, and I'm sharing it with you guys because it helped me so much, okay? And there's so much love. There's so many people that care about your mental health. There are so many people that are devoted to help people with mental health. And the devotion is not there for you to take for granted. You need to be grateful that people are devoted to help you. And not ask for much more or judge what they're giving, because the moment you judge, you will be judged when you're devoted. It depends. It depends. There's so much karma in it, but then again, there's grace in it too. Okay, so those who need more, you know, like support, there's, if you don't have any problems like me, let's say, like I'm saying like me, thank God I don't have any problems, but you know, there's challenges and obstacles we need to overcome. But there's meditation that's available for you. I share them all the time in my description box below the, you know, what the terms and conditions for having a, you know, private reading with me if you need it. Of course, that's only for those who need it. Those who don't need it, they just want more tools to help themselves on their own personal journey, personal growth. There's mantras I put there. There are channels, sattvic movement I would recommend to many people. There's the Isha Foundation I would recommend to people. You don't need to go deep into it. There's a lot of contracts. So if there's contracts you're signing, please read the terms and conditions and then decide. Very important. But the main, you know, the health, yoga for mental health, yoga for, I don't know, health, yoga for overall well-being. There's so many things you can do to explore your own humanity. That's what we're saying. You explore what it is like to be human. And what it is like to be human is connected strongly with your health and your breath. Okay, so your own breath is highly connected with being human. Okay, it's not only your breath, there's so much more you can wake up to, but you need to explore it. And I don't want to just give it to you like that, because I went through a lot of stuff to learn these things, and I'm sharing most of it, but then again, I want to give it to you so that you start exploring who you are as a human being, and to tap into your divine self, perhaps. But divinity is more human than we think. Okay, it's grace, it's abundance, it's prosperity, it's a smile on your face, it's twinkle in your eyes. So you can definitely give this to yourself, be it it's chanting a mantra, doing a mudra with your hands, just sitting there and breathing and hearing what's around you. It's the heartbeat of your mother, your father, or your wife or your husband, or your son or your daughter. It's looking at their eyes and, you know, having that memory. You know, it's seeing a graduation of someone, it's the baptism of someone, it's the celebration, a table with family, friends, grandfathers, nieces, and all, with animals, be it it's with your cats, be it it's your dog, anything you want. But tapping into a good energy within yourself is what being human means. Okay, there's transformation, of course, and there's pain, and there's suffering, and there's grief, and there's wrath, and there's greed, and there's ambition. These are all part of it. Okay, it's not just pretty. It's so much more. That's what makes it a full life. Okay, so that being said, we're just gonna go with the decks. You need to choose what you need to hear. Okay, you need to choose, but I'm not saying you need to choose. You're gonna choose what you need to hear. Okay, so there's 1 to 5. There's 5 numbers. You can go directly to the description and just click the number. Like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can choose with the numbers only. If you're more visual, let's say, and a number is not appealing enough, we'll go with decks. Like, you'll see the deck. So this is deck number 1. It's Dancing in the Dark. Okay, this is deck 1. It's a ballet dancer. Okay, so this is more part of a theater. Okay, pile 2 is the Golden Universal. So you have the Empress here. It's more a woman who's on her throne, but who's very in tune with nature. You have pile 3, which is Awaken the Question. So it's Fountain. You have Awaken the Questions, you are the answer, which is 100% true. Okay, the Fountain. Okay, so this is more like any fountain, and there's flowers around it, and you know, it's flowy. Pile 4 is the deck 4 is the Millennium Thoth. Pardon me. This one I'm tapping into the dolphins. Okay, so if dolphin is saying something to you, you can go with pile 4. Pile 5 is ethereal visions. Okay, so this one there's lotus flowers. Okay, so this is mostly lotus flower. Okay, ethereal visions tarot. Pile 5. So choose with your intuition and go directly to the timestamps, okay? If you want to like, dislike, comment down below. You can donate to my channel anytime, okay? But only if you want to. So pile 1, whoever chose Dancing in the Dark, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. If you need a congratulations from me, congratulations for whatever it is, okay? So I congratulate you on this event, perhaps. Be it it's a Diva Melek that's talking to you, or it's this person who's saying it to you, okay? Whoever this is, you're here for. So I like to go with, you know, many options, okay? So if you're here for romance sake, or you're here to know something about this person, obviously I'm more one that's like going and explore and see, get to know the person more, if you're comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with it, you're more like a silent person and you speak to people when they speak to you, like me. This is what you need to know about their love language, okay? The behavior connected to their love language. What do they want to tell you? Okay, so I can't even look at you right now. I can't even look at you right now. So I might be busy. I want you. Funny. Okay. The vibe here is rest. So I'm more resting. I'm more sleepy. Let's say I'm more exhausted. Have faith, okay, and stop rushing things, okay? So you have to have faith, perhaps, that it's all gonna release the need to control the situation. Yeah, this one, stop rushing things, but you want to control the situation. So it's more, you don't need to control it, okay? If it's the right person for you, it will eventually happen because it's meant for you, okay? It's kismet, okay? Kismet is whatever is meant for you. It's fated. It's gonna happen, okay? I learned this word from a friend of mine, so I didn't know about it. How do I flirt in general? Okay, so if I'm a woman or I'm a man. Soft whispers. Okay, so this one, my love language. Okay, so if I'm flirting with you, this one, you'll see that I'm more in your bubble a bit, okay? So I am pretty close to you. I approach you, and when I'm approaching you, I'm still respecting your boundary though, okay? So this one, it's more like they want to approach you, but then again, they respect your boundaries. There's a more respectful dynamic. But one thing that will give you the hint that this is a person that's really flirting with you is I whisper in your ears, okay? So I have this bedroom voice thing that I use. So it's more softer, it's more seductive, it's more gentler, it's more like lower than usual tone they have with you, okay? So they have empathy, they show you empathy, so they kind of, this one, it's more I test the waters with you, but then how you can know we are really flirting and I'm interested in you like that is I whisper in your ear. If I whispered in your ear, it's a good sign, okay? It's like it's like sign, ask them out on a date, okay? Or ask them, you know, like you don't need to go on a date. Ask them if they're free to go to coffee or they want to go somewhere with you, only both of you kind of stuff. kind of stuff. Okay, so, and they like to discover you, so they're one that likes to like get to know you better, ask you certain questions, and in a healthy boundary kind of way. Okay, this is not one that will, I'm not gonna say invade your space. I will invade it if I feel like you don't put boundaries with me. So if you're not putting boundaries, like you're open to it, I'm gonna do it. And I'll feel it because I'm more like observant like that. Okay, so this one, I'm closer to you. I'll go in your bubble if you allow me to go there. Okay, so I have a more respectful dynamic to me. But if I have whispered in your ears and you were comfortable in that, meant that I will do it several times, it's a sign. Okay, I can't even look at you right now, so I can't even look at you. Even if I wanted to, I can't do it. Okay, so just understand that. It's either I have priorities connected to something very important to me, but I want you. Okay, and the vibe I go connected to you is I'm resting. So connected to you, there's like, perhaps it's the end of a chapter with you, perhaps this one. Or I'm chill, I'm more relaxed. Resting means relaxing, you know, it's like recharging. I'll see, okay, guys. I'm gonna take upright cards, okay? So all my decks, I'm gonna take upright cards, okay? Except if I need to go reverse or I'm sensing something which is more like negative, let's say, I'm gonna go with it, okay? So please brace yourself, guys. It doesn't mean just because I'm saying it's the truth. As I mentioned, you guys know better than me. I don't know anything. I'm just discovering stuff here. And you're just the one who's gonna discern if it's really it or not. Okay, so we have a Three of Swords here. So I don't even know if there's a heartbreak here or someone said something. It's either there's a betrayal or there's three people who betrayed this person, or you feel betrayed. But this one, perhaps I could feel betrayed. Okay, so I don't know which way to go. Okay, so technically, how do I perceive you? Okay, I only see one side of you. Okay, I only see one side of you. My challenge or your challenge connected to me is the Eight of Swords. The reason why is that was a Magician. In the initial phase, we have the Devil card. I want you. Yes, I do. Then we have the Hierophant in reverse, but I said I'm not going to take reverse cards. And then we have the High Priestess. Okay, so this one, I'm going to read this two-way, okay? I'm the person who's discerning you like this. I'm perceiving you like this. And the other one, it's more for those who need it. It's in the form of, this is how I'm feeling connected to you. Okay, so it's about me facing you, and this is what I'm saying to you, technically. Okay, the first one is more I'm perceiving you here. Okay, so I'm more chill, I'm more sleepy, I'm more rested, perhaps. I'm more rested. I'm restful. Okay, so I can't even look at you right now, so I don't have the time to connect with you. I can't look at you. I can't connect with you, technically. But I want you. Okay? So how I'm perceiving you right now in this moment is that you're sitting on your throne. You are in charge of something. Okay? Or you have a mental resilience to you that is like admirable. Okay, so I have a certain admiration connected to you, but I also see you as you showing me just one side of you. I don't see the other side of you. So I don't know you that well. I wish to discover you perhaps if I did whisper in your ears. Okay? How do I perceive you? I perceive you as a woman. Okay, so I see you as a woman. So I'm talking to a woman here. And I might be a man. Okay, this one. And like, I do know you're well protected, you're sharp-minded, and you do you are your own priority. Okay, so you have priority here. Your own priority is important, your own needs are important, and you are a strategic thinker. You are mysterious. I don't know you that much, but I admire you. There is an admiration I feel connected to you. Okay, so I feel, but it's I admire you. That's the emotion. It's not an emotion, that's the verb. Okay, why I see you this way is because I myself am a more centered person. Okay, I have my own tricks. I have my own ways I behave with people. I have my own ways I do my business. So I'm a person that knows how to trick people. I know how to talk to a crowd. I know how to be in front of an audience. I know how to, face people, confront people, manipulate people, trick people, enchant people. I have those skills. I'm a skillful person, technically, whoever I am. And I'm looking at you and I'm kind of seeing that this is your challenge connect to me, or this is the challenge I need to overcome if I want you. Okay, so I might have greed connected to you, or I want to use you perhaps, or I don't know. It's for you to discover more. But technically, their challenge connected to you is that it's either you're acting blind to them, you are conflicted connected to them, so they need to put extra effort here to connect with you. Because you already seem like the type that's more disconnected, and if there's communication between you and me, you're more sharp-minded and you're more strategic. So you look at my strategy. So there's an element of you're more sharp-minded, so you'll see a higher perception. You have a higher picture method of communication. So when people communicate with you, technically, this person feels like they cannot really trick you because you only show one side of yourself to them. So in some way, there's an element of you play politics with me, but I want you to be under my spell kind of thing, but then again, you're not because you are sharp-minded. Okay? So my challenge is to make you feel conflicted, have you in a state of confusion, or somehow like that. Okay, I'm not gonna do somehow. This is it. So it's either I want you under my spell, this one. I want to find ways to win this here, trick you, enchant you, put you under a spell kind of thing. But I'm more restful, so I'm not really worried about it though. Because I know I'm charming this person. If this is about them connect to you, okay? The first way I'm reading, technically, this is how they perceive you. Okay? And in the past, connected to you, how I perceived you as a person who's more materialistic, more ambitious, more greedy. You're one who compares yourself a lot with other people. One who's perhaps sexual. What else? like sinful and all. Okay, so that's how I perceived you in the first part of the reading. In the present moment, how I'm perceiving you technically is that this one perhaps, I don't perceive you in the present moment. That's why I can't even look at you right now, because there's something else that's happening in my life. So connected to you, what is this Hierophant here? Okay, connected to you, I'm kind of like feeling like I have to be fair and square with you kind of stuff. Okay, so I'm more wiser. Okay, so how I'm perceiving you, but it's about them, is I need to be more wiser with you. Okay, I need to be more wiser and you know, more spiritual perhaps, could be, as it's not about spirituality, it's about being like a leader that perhaps you need to consult. And then in the near future, how I perceive you here, with the Hierophant, I don't know what the Hierophant in the middle is for. Okay, so this is not about the perception connected to you. It's how do they... Okay, we'll say this is more like a side of theirs, or this is in the form of a person. It's either they're busy with something else, there's some big church element, or there's politics, or they're in the church. Okay, the Hierophant has many meanings in tarot, but the one I connect most here is the hierarchy in society. Okay, and this is more like a divine. Okay, if you go in the past and you do a lot of studying, or you've studied history or Roman Empire, or some kind of, you know, all history, there's always this element of royalty is connected with divinity. Okay, it's a divine family. It's connected to the gods. It's the son of Zeus, or the son of, I don't know, Ra, or any god. Okay, any god will do. But here, why I'm explaining it is technically the Pope or the Vatican, it's a symbol of power in society. Because during medieval times, or like in Italy, there was this, when Christianity came back, like started being created, those who were popes had the power, because they would have information from the cardinals that are connected with priests and church. So they knew all that, the news that were around the court, and the court is connected with royalty, right? So most of the time, knowing information is the strength of the Pope. That's how they had power over kings and queens, and, you know, like, because it's not just that, you know, there's more to it. You know, there's the Jesuits, there's the, you know, the, what do you call it, the cross, the Red Cross. Okay, they used to be rich people. Okay, so anyways, it's a lot of history. What I'm trying to say here is that perhaps you have wisdom. I perceive you as a woman or a man who has wisdom, or I see you as a person in a position in society. Could also be it. Or I myself I have that position in society. Okay, so this one, there's an element of how they perceive you, or this is about them. I'm not sure. You'll know about it. But if it's about them, then they have a certain power element to them in society. So they're a power key element into your society. Whichever society or community we're talking about, there's an element of, but it's mostly religion focused, but there's a certain prejudice connected to it too, if I can say it like that. Okay, so I don't know where we're going. And then in the near future, we have the high priestess. Now, high priestess is more connected with women who are more like witches. It could also be against them. Could be because witches were working against, politics and manipulation and all that kind of stuff, as it could be like they were allies. Depends how you're looking at it, because there's so many stories about religion and witches, because both are the same. It's just one is patriarchal, the other is matriarchal. Okay, so it could be that you're more like how am I gonna read this, please? I need some kind of grounding element here. Oh my god, no. Okay. Overall, what I want you to know is that they perceive you as an equal. Okay? You're not one I can play with. You're not one I can manipulate. You're not one I can, easily impress. This one. You're the type of woman or man, technically, that is admirable, respected, and, you have a certain mystery to you. Although I feel like you're very sexual and perhaps you don't follow society that much. Okay? And you don't feel at ease, perhaps, this one. You don't feel at ease. Hence why I can't manipulate you, this one. I cannot easily control you, manipulate you, impress you, and all that kind of stuff. Okay? But you are a woman I admire. You are a woman that's mysterious. You're a woman that knows a lot. Perhaps you could also do tarot, but only those who do tarot here. It doesn't need to be tarot. Okay? But like that. Now, the other way I said I was gonna read this, it's more about how they perceive you themselves. Okay? So I'm gonna be the woman here, and you could be a man here. You'll know which gender you belong to and how this is read. You will know it. Okay? So if I'm a woman here, I can't look at you right now. I have other priorities. Okay? So if you're looking at it like this, I have my own truth, and I'm receptive to grace, or I'm receptive to new renewal. But then again, I don't want you to see the other side of me, or I don't want you to have access to my private life. I don't want you to know, or I don't want anyone to know about my private life, because it's my private life. Okay? So I set boundaries with people, and I don't allow them to control me, nor to manipulate me. I don't allow people like that, because I know what my truth is, and I have, I see things for the way they are, and, if I want something, I can strategize it. I know how to speak with the people, how to act with people, and I also see their lies, and I see their intentions, and I also know what they want in an environment. Okay? And why I am like this connected to you is because I do know you are a charming person. I do know that you are a manipulator. I do know you do have skills. I do know that you have stable foundations. Like, I know you are stable financially. I know you're able to speak with many people. You're a skilled person. You know how to behave with people, to charm people. You have your own charisma. You know how to be emotionally available to people if you need to be. And all of this because you are a person that is whole. Okay, so you're a very activated person, and I'm aware of it. I know you're strong. I know you have skills under your skin. Like, I know you're skillful, technically. And my challenge connected to you is to be stuck in the situation with you. So imagine, let's say I allow you to, seduce me. But then again, I'm going to be stuck in this situation. If I allow you to seduce me, I'm going to, feel like I need to play with your tricks. Like, this one, it's more like I don't want to meet your expectations because I want to prioritize myself, technically. I don't want to be conflicted here. And that's my challenge. If I were to allow you to be, allow you to have access to me, you're definitely going to make me feel confused. Because then again, things are not going in my way, they're going in yours, right? It's more like that. I don't want to feel stuck in this situation. I don't want to feel like I need to meet your expectations and I need to pretend that I'm blind to things connected to you, okay? So in the past, how I perceived you was that you wanted me, perhaps, is that, like, you were trying to seduce me, or you're a very seductive type of man or woman, this one, and that you just wanted to sleep with me, this one. Right now, in the present moment, how I'm perceiving you is that you have a lot of power in the community. You might be wise, as you might be in a church, or you're like a cleric or a priest, this one, if you are those things, okay? Only if you are, if I'm talking. If you're not in a church dynamics, politically, in my community, you have a high position. Whichever community we're talking about, whichever work environment we're talking about, but it's more focused on either spirituality, religion, cults, community, okay? It doesn't need to be religious, but it could also be community. You have a certain power there. Political power. You have it. Political power. This one. This is a lot of politics here. And then in the near future, how I perceive you is that like I need to be silent connected to you. Because I want to be more balanced. So this one, in the near future, I will face you. Okay? But I might not talk with you. So I will face you. I know what the truth is, but I will kind of not talk. I will face you, but I'm not going to talk with you. Except if you talk with me. Okay? So this is what I had for you guys. I don't know how it went. You will only know. But there's a lot of power dynamics here. Okay, so there's a lot of power dynamics. Okay, so we're more politicians, or we're more egoistic as people. Like, egoistic in the form of, like, we're big shots, perhaps. Or we kind of don't allow everyone to have access to us, kind of thing. Or we're more selective. You'll know. That's it. That's all. Pile 2, whoever chose Golden Universal Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, what do I need to tell you? Pardon me, I'm just gonna stand up a few seconds because I can't stand still. Like, sit still, not stand still, sit still. Okay. Timing wise, release any attachment to timing. The vibe, I go in space. So this one, space could be many things. Ace of Pentacles, which you have so many choices and options. Then we have reach out. Okay. Sweet surrender, and we have harmony. Okay. Okay. I don't see you. I don't have any connection with you. Okay? You and I don't have any relationship. You and I are not connected in any way in this. We don't go to the same activities. We're not in the same community. And we don't see each other. Hence why there's space element here. Because I think of you sometimes. But then again, there's no element of us seeing each other. So that we can, or you can close the gap with me. Or I can close the gap with you. Kind of stuff. Okay, so release any attachment to timing. But then again, it's not a timing thing, this one. This is more, if you're interested in this one, you need to find a way to connect with this one. It's either you need to create an event, you need to reach out, either ask to follow them on Instagram if you know you know them on Instagram but you're not friends with them. Ask to be friends on Facebook. Text them, get their phone number from a friend and just kind of start texting them, just to see if you know you can close the gap with them and they're willing to close the gap with you. More than anything, it's not a question of timing, it's a question of action. You need to reach out. I want you to reach out to me. I'm not one who's gonna reach out to you. Specifically, if you're a man, you have to reach out. You're a man. Okay? If this is a woman, you're the man here. You have to reach out. If I don't want you, I'm not gonna respond. That's where you'll get the closure. Sometimes it's a question of I didn't see it, but sooner or later I will accept you. Kind of thing too. But you need to reach out. If you're a man, you have to reach out. If you're a woman and this is a man, I'm not one who's gonna say reach out to them. But since it's written here, if they ever talk with you or they say hi to you first, then you can reach out to them. Okay? Because it's a question of men usually pursue a woman. For a woman to feel like a woman, she needs to be shown that she can choose the man. She's the one who's going to choose the man. Not the other way around, guys. Okay? If you're a man, you're not going to feel masculine if a woman is working around you. You'll feel your ego boosting because you know you're a male, right? But a true man will want to conquer the woman he's interested in. If he has her too easily, he'll not value her, really. You know what I mean? It's true masculine, because the more masculine you are, sex will come to you. It's easy, because you're masculine. You radiate that sexual stillness. You know, women are attracted to it, which is normal. But the one you want, you know, you want to chase after her, right? Not the other way around. Because it's easy when you have it. But you're sexual, right? Sexual men like the real masculine, like when you emanate masculine energy, sex will come to you, food will come to you, everything you want will come to you, because you are masculine. Okay, it's a charismatic element, it's sex appeal. Okay, it's because you're viril, like that. But a viril man wants to have some kind of challenge, right? If it's easy, it doesn't mean anything. If it's easily given to you, that's what I'm trying to say. You want challenges, right? So you will choose the woman who will give you the most challenges. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's what males do. That's what a man does. But also women feel safer around you. Okay, so this one, I'm not going to talk about masculinity because I have not met a man who's really masculine for me to consider him my masculine, you know, but I know and I admire and, you know, I am devoted to masculine men, okay? So, I'm not gonna say I'm a devotee of Shiva, but Shiva is like a energy, okay, of masculinity. And like he's beautiful and he's powerful and he's so many things. But he's not gentle and all that kind. There's a darker side to Shiva too. So I'm not saying men have to be all, you know, protective and all. Like we know what like there's so many facets, there's diversity to masculinity, okay? But when I'm going masculine feminine, like there's an element of, if I'm a female, this is a female and you're a male, please reach out, okay? If there's a closure or if there's a rejection, you'll get the message. But overall, if you want to close the gap here, if you want to make things happen faster, then definitely you need to either, you know, step up your game and like text them, find their phone number, connect with them, create a, I don't know, a party event or a volunteering event and ask if they want to come so that you will see them, you know, and that will be a reason for you to, you know, and evolve and expand the relationship if it's meant to be. Okay, if it's meant to be. Like that. Okay, so if I were a woman or a man, how do I flirt? Okay, so what's my love language here? We have your persons. You have harmony and then you have surrender, sweet surrender. So I'm more submissive as a woman. Okay, so I'm a more submissive type of person. I surrender easily to your requests. So if you request something, you need my help, I will surrender to the situation. Okay, so I will go with the flow, technically. And how you can know if, you know, I'm interested in you, I'm one that, you know, you feel at home with. You feel like it's flowing. So I don't resist you. If you're flirting with me, I go with it. If you're gentle with me, I go with it too. If you're asking me out on a date and I'm available, I'm single and I like you, I will go with it very easily. It's easy, this one. You just need to close the gap. Reach out to them. If I like you, it's gonna be easy like this because I'm gonna surrender to it. You're the guy or the girl I like, but I'm mostly the girl. You're the guy I like or the girl I like. Let's say if this is same sex, I will go with the flow. It'll be easy. You just need to ask the questions. Are you available now? Yes. You want to go for coffee? Yes. You know, like, do you want to do some volunteer work? Yes. You want to go out for a date? Yes. You know, it's easy like that. So if you want to kiss me and you're coming and closing the gap with me, I'm definitely going to surrender to the situation because I like harmony here. I'm focusing on partnering myself with you. That's one. You want to have sex with me or you want to sleep with me, I consent to it. It's easy. If I'm not comfortable with it, I'm going to show you that I'm not comfortable with it, that I'm surrendering to the situation. Okay, so it's like that. And like here, this one, you have so many options and choices. You have it. So I'm feeling like I'm not one of your, like, I don't think I could be one of your options this one. So perhaps I see you as a big shot. This one. You'll know, guys, okay? This one you'll know, please, okay? Like, I'm not one that says, oh, like, talk, but if you're the man here, please, like, come on. Like, close the gap, reach out, and give them a chance. If you really like them, it's gonna be easy. I mean, if they like you too, it's gonna be easy. Because I'm gonna surrender to you so easy. That's what you want, though. At the same time, you want a challenge perhaps, or you don't want a challenge, I don't know. So how do I perceive you? You have the 8 of cups in upright, and then my challenge or your challenge is the 5 of swords. The reason why is that way is the 6 of swords, but we're going upright. Even though I had it released reverse, we're going to go upright. I'm not going to take reverse cards. You have 10 of wands. You have the page of cups. And then you have the moon card upright. How do I perceive you? Okay. I'm more thinking of you and judging the situation here more than you think, okay? So this one, I don't know if you have a wife, this one. So if you have a wife, please don't play with this one, I'm telling you. If you're single, Joe, no problem, okay? But who am I to judge? Who am I to tell you what to do? I just know that you have so many choices and options. You have options. I don't know about me, but I think you have options. I want to give you a try, perhaps, this one, but I want you to reach out to me because we have no way of seeing each other. Okay? There's no connection between you and me. There's only space, so there's distance. There's no closing the gap here. There's no way I see you. There's no way I interact with you. There's no way I go out with you. I do volunteer work in the same environment so that we can see each other. There's none of those. So how I'm feeling or how I'm perceiving you, this one, is that you've given up on the situation. Why you've given up on the situation is because you traveled or you knew what your own expectations were and you went away. So this one, I don't see you. I only see you leaving. So you left the situation, you gave up on them. You have your own ambition, this one. You have your own ambitions and, even if there was an opportunity of love, you rejected it, this one. This one, I feel like you didn't give a shit about me wanting to give you a try, okay? It wasn't even a missed opportunity on your end. You gave me your back and you just went away. And the reason why I see you this way is because every time you went away, every time I saw you, you never looked at me, you never recognized me, and it's like that. You gave me, the perception I have of you is that I always saw you leaving. Okay? And my challenge connected to you was to kind of wake up to the fact that, what is this one? The challenge here. You don't look at me, guys. Like this one, you're not looking at me at all. I don't see you. In the present moment, I see you. In the present moment, I see you. You're interested. You want to give me a drink. You want to buy me a drink, perhaps this one. But you're not serious, though. I'm perceiving you as not being serious. Connected to me. If you're interested in me, this one. I know you want to buy me a drink. It's like small, you're interested, but nothing more than that, okay? Like, there's nothing more than that. And then in the near future with the moon card. The moon means so much for me, guys. I can't go, like, simple. This one. I don't know. Okay. This one, the whole reading about this person connected to you is I want to understand what I mean to you. Me to you. Now, in the present moment, I feel like you're getting to know me. You're interested. But I don't know if you're deceiving me. If you have a wife, you're deceiving me. I don't know if you're married. Or I don't know if there's deception here. Okay? Because I don't feel like you're serious about me. Why I don't feel you're serious about me is because you already rejected me once. You already rejected me once. This one. You did. You know it. This one. If you did. Because I want you to reach out to me because you rejected me already once. And I want you to give me a try. But I'm also aware that you have so many choices and options. You do have options. This one. And what you're feeling towards me perhaps is small interest. It's not serious. Okay, so I'm seeing you that way. I am perceiving you that way. This one. Because you gave up on me at the beginning. So the perception technically is that if you were a guy, you gave your back to me. You didn't give a shit about me wanting to offer you an opportunity. You didn't give a shit about me being interested in you. You didn't give a shit about the missed opportunity even. So I didn't mean anything to you from the start. That's how I see myself connected to you. I don't mean anything to you that you show me your back all the time. Why I'm seeing this way is because perhaps I wanted to let you go. Perhaps I didn't put the necessary effort connected to you. Perhaps the way you wanted me to. But my challenge was to perhaps face this element that you're ego tripping, you are a hot shot perhaps, or you think that you're stronger, you're smarter, or you're more superior than other people, and I have to kind of accept that. But it's not easy to accept that about a person, you know? I should be someone who's ego tripping or who feels superior to other people so that I can, communicate with you or be on the same wavelength as you or be in the same circle as you, perhaps, because you are a selective person, perhaps, or you're a person who's guarded, you have your guard up, you don't trust anyone, and you don't bring unnecessary people in your surrounding, okay? So this one, there's a lot of, perhaps you are arrogant, you'll know. You might be arrogant, you might feel like you're superior to other people, you have so much more, many things to lose connected to me. Anyways, in the past, how I perceived you, a more workaholic type of person. You're always dedicated to your home, your business, your work, that kind. Or you're burdened overall. You have a lot of responsibilities right now, and it's not connected with me. That's why I don't see you connected with me, because there's space between you and me. And in the present moment, how I perceive you is perhaps you're interested in me. You'll know. That is only for those who are really in their life, or you're starting to be in their life. And then in the near future, how I perceive you is that I don't know where you put me, where I stand with you. So I'm not sure if I can trust you, this one. I will surrender to you because I'm the type of woman or man that if I want to surrender to a man, I will surrender to the man I want to love. But then again, perhaps we don't know what your agenda is connected to them. Okay, so release any attachment to timing. But it's not what... Like, it's... You have to release the attachment to timing, but you have to reach out. You have to find ways to close the gap. See this woman or this man at least once a week. Or figure out where they are, or are there like connections that you know that could help you connect with them in person. Is there any parties that some people are doing and you can ask if they could invite this person, or you can do a party and invite some people, or like, you know, like there's a tennis tournament, this person goes and watches or is part of it, they're participating, you can go and show up to that event. A soccer event, I don't know, like a dance event, and they dance, you know, they're actively dancing, they're actively playing soccer, they're actively going watching. You know, it's a lot you can do. It's in your hands. That's it. That's all. Where there's a will, there's a way. 100%. And obviously, if they're not interested, you will know it. You just need to reach out. And when you're reaching out, you make it clear to them. You're taking, you're not taking, you're married, you're not married, what are your intentions? You know, make it available to them. If you're interested in them, of course. Okay. That was it. Now, pile 3, whoever chose Fountain Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. Okay. I'll just stand up again because I need to take care of my body too. I will not be taking reverse cards, okay guys? So no reverse. They're gonna be all upright. Okay. So timing wise, we have September. The vibe they go in is they feel comfortable with you or connect you. I could be your hero baby. Okay. I worry about us a lot. Okay, so this one, there's a person who worries about both of you. Okay, so I don't know if you're in a relationship with this one. I'm too afraid to talk. Then you matter. Okay. How would I flirt if I were to flirt with you? Okay, so I'll show, how do I show you interest? This one. Okay, so how does this woman or this man show you interest? I don't wanna. Okay. I have a bit of a like narcissistic way. Okay, I'm a bit narcissistic, okay? But I don't know if it's a good way or it's a bad way, the narcissist element here, okay? I'm too afraid to talk, so perhaps I'm afraid of rejection here. I could be your hero baby. So I have this hero syndrome a bit, and I worry about us a lot. So this one has a bit of a power tripping dynamic to them. Yes. Okay. This one, I like to have power over you. This one, like, it's all about me. I make it about me. This one. I make this about me. It's all about me though. So if you're interested in this woman or this man, you'll see they'll feel more I'm not gonna okay, it's the ugly truth, but then again I need to say it. If I'm interested in a woman or a man, I start perking myself, which is normal. Okay, so you'll see me perk myself if there's a window, and I'll kind of like check myself in the window. Okay, you won't see the bathroom side anyways. I'm not gonna tell you that part. Like, you'll see like this woman will kind of like spend more time in front of the mirror in the bathroom, checking herself out, making sure her makeup is good, that kind of stuff. If I'm more like a man, and I saw you passing by, let's say, I'll start like checking if my t-shirt or my, my what do you call it, my vest or my blouser is well put in my pants. Like the sexy guys that have belts and it's a chic pants, like you'll see I'm perking myself more. Okay, so I'll look in the mirror and I'll kind of play with my hair. I'll look at myself and I'll groom myself more. Okay, so that's how you know they're interested in you. Specifically when you're there, okay? So if, let's say I'm with my friends, girlfriends or boyfriend or girl and friend, guy friends are around me, and you came, somehow you'll see I'll take my phone and what is this? Oh my god. Okay, I didn't realize. I'll take my phone and I'll kind of like turn my head and I'll kind of check myself on the spot. You're there, but I'm kind of like making sure like my lips are well prepared, my makeup, my eyeshadow, my eyelashes are good, my necklace is well put, like my dress, I'll look at my dress and then I'll look at you, so it's more like that. Or when you're talking with me, I'll tell you if my lipstick is like not well put, is there a mistake, or my mascara, is it okay? It's like that. This one it's more on them, and they want to see that you're on them. They want you to connect to them. This one. So all the interaction you'll feel like is my makeup okay? Do I smell like something weird? I'll ask you those things because I'm loving myself. Okay, and perhaps we'll talk about like your diet and what you're eating, or if I think about it, like if you go to the gym. So this one, there's a lot more interaction, but interaction about how well you take care of yourself, and then like how well I take care of myself. It's like that. This one, it's more about improving your health, improving your, I don't know, like your daily routines, loving yourself. I want you to love yourself, but I want to love myself with you. So, like, it's about me loving myself and how I pamper myself and what I'm doing. So it's a lot of you listening to me, and if I'm asking you questions, you need to kind of show me that you take care of yourself too. So this one, it's a bit, honestly, harder because like you feel like they're comparing themselves with you, but then again they're not, and they want all your attention on them, kind of thing. Okay, but I'm focused on myself though, but I feel comfortable. This one. I'm too afraid to talk. So this one, perhaps I'm too afraid to talk with you. So perhaps you're the guy or the girl I'm interested in. But I'm more self-centered. Okay, I'm more self-aware. Too aware, perhaps, this one. But then again, I like to have power over the girl or the guy I like. So if I have power on you, or you allow me power on you, I feel like you care about me, you like me. Okay? This one, it's like that. Okay, so you do matter. And I'm more shy, perhaps. But I like to power trip a bit. This one. So there's a bit of a power tripping tendency here. I like to power trip. I like to make it about me. The world evolves around me a bit. I want to be loved. I love myself. You have to love me. Okay? Like that. I want something met. You have to satisfy me. But I also like to control. Like, I like to have power over you. So I like to be in charge. So if you're worried about the bedroom kind of thing, this one, I feel like they're not gonna be shy in the bedroom. Okay? Because it's all about loving them, but because they love themselves like this, they want to love you too. But they need... This one, I need more passion a bit. But I'm comfortable with you. And I worry about us. And I'm afraid to talk. And I want to be your hero, baby. Because I want to be your hero. I want to save you somehow. So this one, there's a lot you need to take care of. And there's a lot you need to wake up to. Because I have needs. I like to feel like the hero. I like you to boost my ego. I need to feel loved. I need to be shown love. And I like to feel like I'm in control. Here. This one. So you'll mostly be the man or the woman I'm in love with. But it needs to go my way. Always. When I want to love you, you have to give me the power to love you. If I want to please you, you have to give me the power. You have to allow me the power. Like, I need to have the power, actually. This one, it's not a you need to allow me. I'm talking from your side of the story. On my end, I want you to want me. I want you to love me. I want you to listen to me. I want you to allow me power over you. But I want, like, once you give me those, though, I will impose it again. I will worry about you, but then again, I will make the decisions for you. I will always be your hero. I could be your hero. Now, this one, for the hero element, you have to see what their behaviors are to see if it works with you or not. If you can tolerate it or not. Because the hero can be specifically for you, or it could be the hero with everybody else. Okay, and you have to figure out which hero we're talking about. Is it the hero in the relationship? So protecting you, supporting you, taking care of you, loving you, and all that kind of stuff, and be your hero in the bedroom? Or is this like, I'm going to be the hero of everyone out there. So everyone relies on me. So I have to take care of everyone. Which means that my priorities perhaps are elsewhere. So you need to figure that out because it's two different ways. The second one specifically, it's not easy to cope with that. Okay, guys? Because you can be the hero in a relationship, no problem. Okay, if it's all about me or it's all about you together and we're like, you're my hero, you're my Hercules, or you're my Zeus. Well, Zeus, we don't want that. We want Hercules because perhaps we want someone more loyal. But then again, depends. Okay? So this one, I could be your hero. That's more like a red. It could be a green flag if it's relationship focused. Intimate relationship, your family, your husband, your wife focused. If it's hero of everyone, then we have a little problem because they're not gonna be focused on the family. It's all about other people. Okay? Loving them, kind of stuff. So that's why I'm saying you need to figure it out, okay? If you're in a relationship with this person, specifically figure that out. It's very important before you get married to them. Okay. So what's the main situation? We have Three of Swords. How I perceive you. You're heartbroken. You have the Moon card as the challenge. The reason why it's that way is the Emperor card. In the initial phase, we have the Three of Swords. And the Page of Wands. In the present moment, we have the Six of Cups. And in the near future, we have the Page of Swords. So how they're perceiving you, perhaps this one. Okay. So this one, I perceive you as a person who's heartbroken. Okay? And you feel betrayed, you feel hurt, you feel like it's you show it to me. Okay? So you show me that you're hurt. You show me that you are broken. You know, it's open for me to see. Why I perceive you this way is because I'm more like a man or a woman, mostly a man, who takes responsibilities very seriously. I'm a more, you know, square. Equality, support, practicality, stability, earthy matters. I just want to see something else. Now, a square could also mean 4 directions. But this is a cube, so it's a 3D dimension. So I'm a more like secure person, we could say. I'm more secure, okay? So how I'm feeling, it's either I'm your husband and I'm seeing you heartbroken, or I'm seeing you feeling betrayed, or I'm seeing you in pain, sad, or something of the sort. I could be your husband. If I'm not your husband, because I have a dilemma here. It's either I'm talking to a couple, and this element of pain is not really connected to them. It's something else, but I'm afraid to talk. But I worry about us a lot. So if you and I are in a relationship, I'm worried about the relationship. Okay, and I could be your hero baby. So allow me to love you. Okay, allow me to please you, seduce you, you know, like the things you know I could do. And I want to comfort you because you matter to me. This one. So if you guys are married, this person feels comfortable with you. So they want to give you comfort if you feel pain. I want to take the pain away because you matter to me, and I worry about us. Like, I worry about our relationship together, and I'm afraid to talk. Or you're afraid to talk, and I'm afraid you're not kind of like trusting me here. You're not opening up with me here. Kind of stuff, okay? This is if you're married. So I'm just going to read the married one, and then perhaps if this is singles and this is a person who's a potential, or your boyfriend who wants to be your boyfriend here, you'll know, okay? So we'll start with the couple, because it's very prominent here. So how I perceive you right now is that you're heartbroken because you had your ambition, you were focused on your ambition, but your ambition, sometimes when you go there, you reach it, you know. There are many things you need to sacrifice, and there are some problems that, you know, can arise, and will kind of, you feel like let's say if you were more whole and you aimed and you fulfilled your ambition, there were certain things you needed to sacrifice, right? Like you needed to go through pain, you need to work hard, let's say, and your body is all sore if you're an athlete or something sort, or if you were kind of like you want a certain position in a corporate company and there's so much drama and there's so many things, a lot of stress, and it's a lot of stuff. Like it's not just, it could be connected with friendship, it could be connected with betrayal, it could be connected with a mother or father, someone you lost. It could also be like a pain element, it could be grief here. It could be many stuff, guys. This one it's like dreams that were not able to be fulfilled, all that. Okay, so I perceive you that way. Why I feel that way, or why I'm perceiving you that way, is because I'm your husband, I provide for you. I'm a man who provides for you, or I want to provide for you. Okay, because I feel responsible. It could also be it. Like I could be the problem here, and I'm afraid to talk about it. I'm afraid to confess, perhaps. This one could be I'm responsible for the situation here. You'll know. Okay? And my challenge connected to you is the deception, perhaps, or if it was deception. If it's not the deception element, it's the emotions you're feeling. And I'm kind of like needing to, help you here. Because sometimes when you're a woman, like it's every time, every month, there's a phase and you're feeling hurt or you're feeling sad and you're kind of not in a good mood. He feels a bit like he's responsible for it, even though he's not, perhaps. This one, it's natural. But the challenge here, it's the emotions you're feeling. It's the pain you're feeling. It's the emotional state you're in. The confusion, the mysticism, the enchantment, perhaps. How am I going to enchant you, perhaps? It could also be it. How can I lift up your mood, perhaps? Because moon could be positive as it could be negative. For me, it was always positive. I never looked at the moon in that way. But sometimes on a full moon, based on your moods, it enhances it so much more. So that's why I always say on a full moon, try to say affirmations that are more positive so that your day will go in that way. Because the more lunatic you go, or the more depresso you go, the more it kind of enhances it. Okay, so it's more like that. Always think like that. And there's always new lessons you learn on full moon days. Okay, so that's how I tap into it. There's so many ways I tap into the moon. It's not just, what I'm saying. It's so many ways. So it's more that vibe. And then in the past, how I perceived you, you were more you were more in a positive, festive mood. You were celebrating. You were playful and all. Right now, in the present moment, how I'm feeling towards you, or how I perceive you, you are my important person, or you are an important person in a relationship. So this one, it could also be your father figure. This one, I have so many variables. If you're my daughter, let's say, and you are in a relationship, I'm kind of seeing you hurt, perhaps, but you are still in a relationship. This one, you're still in with your person and you're happy in that relationship, but there is a sadness element, there's a deception element, and kind of, perhaps I'm aware. Okay, this one, it's a lot of variables, guys. I have one that is your husband. You're feeling down, perhaps because of your menstruation cycle, and his challenge is that your emotions are out of control, right? It's the time, it's the moon, it's your connection with the moon, and you're female, right? So your body is connected to the moon, so it's normal that you feel this way. Okay, my challenge is the moon, okay, because it comes, and the body of a woman is connected to the moon. So How I perceive you usually, that's perhaps what we're reading here, is I'm afraid to talk perhaps because I don't want to trigger you more. So such a cute husband, guys. This is your husband, okay? It's I did say he had some narcissistic tendencies, but then again, the more I'm reading, it's okay, guys. Okay, so if it's your husband, you also know about it. Okay, so it's more like that. Okay, but he's kind of afraid to trigger you more. Okay, so in the past, or you're his wife technically, you're more childish, you're more happy go jolly, you're always passionate, happy, learning new things is your passion, and you like to celebrate, you like to do toasts, you like to go out with friends, you like to go out with them, kind of stuff. Right now in the present moment with the Six of Cups, it's more like he only has eyes for you. Okay, he's really worried about you and him or her. Okay, they're really worried about you. And then in the near future with the Page of Swords, it's more like he wants to learn something regarding what you want. What could make you feel better. But he's kind of guarded still because he's kind of operating in a more logical way. Okay, connected to you. Which is normal here. If this is your husband. If this is your father, let's say, and you're in a relationship with someone and perhaps there was some kind of hurtful words you exchanged with your significant other, or you're going through your period phase and this is how it's going with the relationship, perhaps it could be. He's kind of afraid to meddle in it, perhaps, but you still matter to him and he wants to be your hero because it's your dad, and he worries about your relationship with him, perhaps. That you're no longer perhaps relying on him. He's your father, perhaps, and you're relying more on your partner. Could be something of the sort. Or it could be in the form of he's the responsible person here. You have been his responsibility till now, so he worries about you technically. And he's your hero, technically, so he wants to be your hero because it's your father. So technically he kind of remembers you when you were a child and you were like his daughter and you were passionate about it, and like you like to celebrate, or the celebration, or he kind of remembers about the time you celebrated overall, or how he's perceiving you right now is that you are celebrating something and you are getting married perhaps, or you did find a significant other, or things are working out with that person. So how he's perceiving you perhaps, or how he's perceiving the guy connected to them, is that the guy who's with you could be a bit guarded connected to him, so this one, it could be like that. Or if he's the source of your hurt, he wants to take care of it. So perhaps in the near future, he will, talk to the guy about this pain element that you felt. He'll do his father's duty connected to the situation. Kind of stuff. This one, if you know he's gonna do it. The other one, this one, it's more guy. They're not in a relationship. He worries about both of you and he wants to be your hero, and he's afraid to talk to you, but you matter, and he feels comfortable with you even though he's afraid to talk with you. Right now in the present moment, how he perceives you, heartbroken or depressed or hurt, something of the sort. And why he's seeing you this way is because he wants to be responsible for you. But his challenge is technically something he's not aware of, that you're kind of more emotional than usual, you're more feminine, you're tapping into your emotions, and there's nothing wrong with it, okay, guys? Sometimes it's even better when you don't judge yourself when you're in that state, because everything is for us. So we need to release the emotions by feeling the emotions. feeling them intensely until it releases itself. That's how you don't repress your emotions, technically. So it's good to be sad when you need to be sad. There's a reason why you're sad, because life is like up and down, up and down. And it's not like you're a human being, okay? You cannot repress your emotions. You should not repress your emotions, because it will cause disease in your body. If you don't express the anger properly, you don't communicate the problems properly, if you don't, help yourself here and you judge yourself, it's gonna get worse. Okay, so this one, perhaps, is the challenge they need to face technically is that you need to accept, like, they need to accept that you're an emotional person. Okay, you have emotions, and it's normal to feel sad sometimes, or be tired, or feel betrayed. It's emotions you feel. And you will be able to overcome them. Okay? In the past, connected to you, how they perceived you more like the happy-go-jolly type of person. You're more like a childish type, or you're more... But the childish side to you, they admire it or they like it. So it's more like you tap into your inner child with them, or connected to them, or whenever there's party, or there's reunion, or there's celebration, they see you this way. In this present moment with the Six of Cups, how they feel towards you is that perhaps they want to be in a relationship with you. They want to take care of you. Or it could also be in the form of... it's like that, this one. And then in the near future, how they're perceiving you, it's more like this is more about themselves facing you. They're facing you with a certain... sharpness. Okay, so when they're talking with you, you feel like they're talking in a sharp manner. Okay, so it's more like they're talking about things that are a bit private regarding you, but because they worry about you, but then again they decided to talk. So because they feel comfortable with you, I feel like this person is getting out of their comfort zone, because they were afraid to talk with you, but now they're deciding to show you that they care about you. Hence where they want to show you that they have the power to perhaps make you feel better, kind of thing. Okay? It's a bit uncertain, but this is how it is. It's like a person that's very narcissistic, perhaps, or it's not narcissistic. They have certain narcissistic tendencies, and how they show that they're interested is all about them feeling sexy, them taking good care of themselves, blah blah blah. And then how they really show you that they're interested is they like to show you power, like they show you how powerful they are, but also have power over you. This one, they like to control this one a bit, but it's more like I was gonna say like a Leo. When I was describing the love language there, it's more like a Leo. Okay, I like to be complimented, I love to be loved, I love to be admired, specifically from the person I'm in love with, or I'm not gonna say I'm in love with, I care about. Okay? Care about. Worry about, I care about. So there's no real talk of love here. I'm more self-centered. I care about you. I'm interested in you. It's not necessarily love. Love, like, I'm gonna marry you, something of the sort. It could be, but if you're married, it's already, they love you. If it's your father, you already know they love you. If this is a man, we don't really know if they love you, because they have not said it yet. So that's why I'm not saying they love you. They care about you because you matter to them. I didn't say because I love you. That's the third option. Like if this is a guy who's interested in you. We didn't talk about love yet. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Now, pile 4, whoever chose Millennium Thoth Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. I'm laughing because I want to see what this tarot is gonna tell me in this pile. It could be good as it could be bad, guys. I don't know. But I want to see what I'm gonna channel in this one. Because I put an intention with my cards, my decks. I'm not going to take reverse cards, okay? So it's going to be all upright. So we have no need to hurry. How I'm feeling, fate. What message I imagine you need. Okay. Then we have I need time for me. How would I flirt this one? The game of love with awareness. How do I flirt? What's the main situation? So we have 8 of Wands. My challenge is the 2 of Wands connected to you. The reason why is that way is the 10 of Wands. In the initial phase, we have the Prince of Wands upright. In the present moment, we have the 5 of Swords. And then in the near future, we have Knight of Cups with Ace of Swords. Below the deck, the Fool. Very interesting. The Tower card, I read it a specific way, which I believe is meant to be. Okay, I'm just gonna explain the Tower card here. Okay, this card can have so many meanings, but fire, it's a purifying element. Okay, so fire purifies karma. The Tower could be a man's phallic, but it could also be the spinal vertebra. Okay, the spine of a woman or a man. The Tower is the foundation of the body. Okay, and the axis mundi, I look at it in the form of this is the Tower. Okay, and fire connected to the back, because I gonna share that I had 2 very intense experiences with my back. Because I have a herniated disc, I know what this means. This means a lot of stuff, okay? It could be connected to my spiritual journey because electricity is part of our body, okay? And I do have a guru. I did sadhanas. I was pretty intense as a person. I stopped it because of my fear, the trauma I experienced twice, which were both done by me. Okay, so Tower card is about you. Okay, it's about everyone out there with their own karma. Okay, their karmic lessons is... Okay, this is a very deep reading. Okay, for many out there, this is my perception. It could be imagination, it could be my own discernment, as it will resonate with you because this is really it. Because your spine and your back, it's your foundation, it's your axis mundi. You don't realize to what point your back is in charge of everything in your life. Okay, so having a healthy back, stretching it out with yoga, it keeps it healthy. Because it's all about releasing the karma. Hence where enlightenment and liberation with the spirit is connected with you doing yoga, sadhanas, kriyas, that kind of stuff is connected with it. But this card, it's like fire is purification, but it's also connected with the third eye. Now this third eye, it's also the eye of Shiva, okay? And Shiva has, because it's Lord Shiva, okay? Shiva also means many stuff, okay? So whenever there's this electricity or this firing up, because it could be activation in the form of a man's phallic being activated, but there needs to be some kind of physical activity so that it will be released, right? And then there's also the seed retention that can be connected with enlightenment. But here, this one, it's about the destruction of the tower. But I also connect it with electricity or fire being pushed from below to up because it's connected with the root chakra. And I could not sit on the floor. But it happened first time when I was doing my kriya. Hence why I connect it with spirituality. But this is my story. Okay? But here in this one, it could also be a connection regarding enlightenment, or it's a lesson, or it's definitely part of your karma. This element of seeing it, it's burning karma. Okay, so there is an element of you needing to be brave because we have the lion head here and there's the snake, but it's also the griffin, could be. We don't know what is causing the fire, but it's like a monster, but it's the inner monster that just kind of needed to release itself in the form of a tower moment. But there's renewal that comes with it because there's a dove here, and there is a olive, a wreath. So peace, victory, security, and you have the dove that's holding it. Where's the dove? Love, peace, renewal. So the old needs to burn. The chaotic phase needs to burn. Whatever is not standing, is not fulfilling the purpose in your life, you yourself are facing it. And you know you need to... Okay, this period of burning the karma is... Or this period of difficulty, this period of feeling like you've hit the ground, like you feel nothing, right? But then again, it's not you feel nothing. You felt so much that you repressed, or you burned so much of your karma in that moment that you need to be brave enough to face the peace and the renewed love. Like, what I can explain is that when I went through that phase of I didn't know what was happening, okay, I couldn't sit afterwards. I was in pain. I was standing straight and I felt my back on fire. Like, I felt like I couldn't do anything. I was so stuck in the present moment. The whole night I didn't sleep, and it was on a full moon day when this injury happened, in that asana position, because I did the wrong movement. But obviously I was not focusing on my body. I was thinking about many things that were very negative. Hence where this inner burning that happened, perhaps because it happens for a reason. And you don't know about it. It takes you many years to understand what happened. And I understood what happened afterwards when I started reading a lot about back problems, what could create a herniated disc, the pressure in my life, the repressed emotions, the repressed anger, the worthiness issues, the guilt I felt, the people-pleasing tendencies, all the karma I was gathering with the tarot readings I was doing, and how I was learning about myself through my channel, watching myself again and listening to what I was saying, listening to what my ideas were, my perceptions were, how I would talk, how I would behave, and this on my channel. And then I had my own life, and with my own life I was meeting certain people. I was interested in a man who was not interested in me. I thought I was aware. All of this, because it's part of me. You have your own way of seeing it. You have your own problems in your own life, your own patterns, be it's emotional patterns, it's mental patterns, like mental thoughts you repeat to yourself, like affirmations that you do about yourself, or your own routines, your own habits with people, how you feel when you're interacting with people, how you can help people, how you don't help people, how you stop yourself from doing something or saying something. You need to follow a person, you want to be a leader, you are in a leader position. These are all part of who you are, okay? I'm saying it in this way, but this is my story I'm sharing with those who need to hear it, okay? But technically, I wanted to say all of this happened because that was who I was. And I needed to wake up to it so that I can start loving myself properly, prioritizing myself, prioritizing my health, stopping myself, learning how to put healthy boundaries, but it's about myself because I used to always think about other people, not about myself. Hence where when there's trauma linked with your body, trauma linked with your movements, you start thinking about what your movements are that are creating the pain, right? So you're more pain focused. So because you know what pain is, then you know what feeling blessed is. Not having pain, you feel blessed that you don't have pain, right? And you want to go back to the past self of yours that you didn't have that physical pain, but then again, you had all that emotional pain that you were repressing all this time and your body couldn't take it anymore because you were not in ease with yourself. You were not aware that you were not in ease with yourself. So hence where the burning element could be in the form of it's a painful situation that is helping you learn to put yourself first, put your emotions first. What are your needs? What are your values? And all of this happened because I needed to face myself, right? You needed to face yourself. So this one, there's a lot that, you needed to release. And you did. And it gave you a new opportunity, a new beginning kind of stuff. Because it burned all your karma. You burned your karma. Every time there's something intense that happens, it happens because of a reason. Because it's your soul or your spirit or whatever it is, it kind of asks for it. It's the way that the body will try to, repair itself. So this one, it perhaps is about you, as it could be about them, okay? But the Tower card is this. I faced my karma, me, whoever I am. But when I'm reading it for you, it's you faced your karma, perhaps connected to them, or they faced their karma connected to you, as it's a mutual thing, perhaps both of you had to go through. So what you need to hear about this person's, personality, perhaps, is that they do have the faith that they're going to see you again. And you don't need to hurry in this situation. There's no need for you to hurry. There's nothing. It's going to happen when it needs to happen. You just need to know that they do imagine you naked. and that they need time for themselves. Okay? How they perceive you as a woman or a man is that I do see the potential, the immense potential you have, that you're pushing outwards. So you do radiate as a woman or a man. Okay? And why I perceive you this way is because I myself am a person that has passion, but I repress it internally. Okay? But more than anything, I protect my passion. That's one. So my challenge connected to you is to make a final decision. To decide. Is this to decide or to go towards? Whatever. So in the past, how I saw you, I don't know if I saw you this one or I'm more focused on myself. Okay, let me channel something so I can understand this person, okay? So 1 second. So if I'm interested in a woman or a man, how do I show them I'm interested in them? So this one, the game of love. So I like to play games with the woman or man I'm interested in. But mostly you have awareness here, okay? But this card, it's not, it's like a mean person, because I'm looking at it in the form of, this is a man. It's like a person that's gonna, like, pour water on the head of this woman here that's feeling confident, okay? So this one, I don't know if this person likes to, pardon me, tease in a mean way the woman or man they're interested in. If I were a man, okay, this one, how am I gonna, awareness. I want you to be aware of me. You're not aware of me. So, oh, okay. This one, you know the little kids that, it's like a little boy who has a crush on someone, and he's mean to the girl that he likes the most. It's like that, this one. This one, I'm mean to the girl I like. So I'm the meanest I like. Okay. And it's all a game. So I'll play with the girls. I'll tease the girl or I'll really harass her, this one. It's not harassment, this one. Is it? I don't know. You'll know about it, this one, guys. But I don't know if this is ill-intentioned or it's good intentioned. But if I'm the man here, I'm gonna pour water on your head. Or I've done that, or I show love like that. So I show, like, love in the form of torture or pranks, this one. So I play pranks on you, this one. Now, if I'm a woman, I like you to tease me, this one. I like you to show me that, like, this one, if I was a woman here, I want you to be aware of me. So I'll tease you, I'll irritate you perhaps. This one, there's irritation here, okay? Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna read what the sexual magic says about this card, because I'm sensing this is more like a little kid. Now, if I'm a guy, I will tease the girl in a mean way. I'll be mean to the girl I like, guys. That's what. 16. Awareness. Scorpio. With magic, understanding comes first, and action follows. From one comes another. Reflection. Every step in a couple's life is permitted with awareness. Awareness asks its own questions. Doubt is not only permissible, but desirable. Do I really love or not? More or less than tomorrow? Magic. Suspense. Suspend a bowl of spring water over the head of your partner to find out whether they are under a spell. With magic, understanding comes first, and action follows. From one comes another. This is so not, like, clear. 1 second. Okay, what I understood here is, like, they are more interested in teasing this one. They're more interested in understanding you, could be. Okay, so this one, the game of love, I play games with you so that I can understand you. Okay, so this one, there's no real... Okay, I understand. This one, I tease you, I do pranks on you, but I want to understand you. I want to see what your limits are. I want to see what you tolerate, what you don't tolerate, and like that. This is how I show interest. Does not necessarily mean I'm serious, Joe. Because I imagine you naked and I need time for me. So I'm more selfish as a woman or man. Okay? I'm more selfish, this one. I'm way more selfish. Okay? Because I want to understand you. And once I understand you, then I will put actions. And I'm very aware about the fact that I want... Like, do you love me or not? Do you still love me or not? Kind of stuff. Okay, so this one, it's a lot of toleration. Okay, you need to tolerate this person. Because they're always gonna play with you. It's like that, this one. It's always a game. Okay? So, how I perceive a very activated woman or man, okay? And you're action-oriented. Why I see you this way is because I'm passionate myself, but I have responsibilities, perhaps. Hence, where I repress my passion within myself. But my challenge connected to you is to decide if I want to focus on you or not. This one. In the past, how I felt towards you was that I was pretty passionate. This is about me. It's about me. It's not about you. This is about me, how I'm perceiving you, and what's happening. Okay? So with the Prince of Wands, how I perceive you. Someone I wanted to conquer, someone I wanted to fight for, perhaps, this one. We'll go with that. In the present moment with the 5 of Swords, I'm thinking about it, but then again, that truth that I wanted to fight for you is wiggling. Okay? So I'm no longer sure if I want to fight for you or not. I'm not sure. Because I could go ego tripping here. But there is tender emotion. There is tender emotion, but then again, or it could be in the form of perhaps the emotions, the tender emotions perhaps that I'm having connected to you is kind of like destabilizing me here, and I need to kind of rest with the idea that, you know, like, I'm wavering here. I'm not sure. And then in the near future, with the Ace of Swords, I will speak my truth. And with the Knight of Cups, what is this Knight of Cups about? I will start fresh, but I don't know if it's elsewhere or it's connected to you. I'm not sure about it, guys. This one, it's I need time for me and I imagine you naked, which means that I do imagine you naked, which means that I do desire you, okay? But this is more sexual, okay? Sexual does not necessarily mean love. As you understood from the beginning, this person is more about understanding you first and then putting actions connect to you next. So, in the near future, this person is set on... Why I'm hesitating is because in the Millennium Thoth, you have the Knight of Cups, but looking elsewhere. So this, in some way, it's not facing us, okay? It's not facing you. I don't know. Anyways, there's an element of this person might want to try. Perhaps how do they perceive you? This is only for those people who are, you know this person could be serious and you're eager to accept this person the way they are. So just know this person does imagine you naked, okay? But they are very selfish, okay? But in the near future, how they're perceiving you is that you're someone who's intense. You're someone that they're fighting for, and they might like, but that's for you to see and experience. If you won't see and you won't experience, it obviously means no, it's not really true. This reading didn't resonate with you. Okay, that's it, that's all. Because this one I like to tease more. Okay, and I tease this one. I tease a lot, actually. That's perhaps I do find you attractive. That's why I imagine you naked. And there's no need to hurry in this situation. Whatever will happen if it's meant to happen, obviously. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Pile 4, whoever, chose it. I hope it resonated. Now, pile 5, whoever chose Ethereal Visions Tarot, welcome to your reading. I hope you're all safe and healthy in this time. So let us see, pile 5, how does this woman or this man perceive you? The viewer. I will take upright cards, okay, but we're not going to take reversals. So what do they want to tell you? I'm sorry. Love is the answer. I think so, yes. And then you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Next year, how they feel, rejection. How do they flirt, this one? So how do they perceive you? You have the 10 of Cups. This one I wanted to take it in reverse, but we're gonna take it upright. But I do know how I'm gonna read this. You have the 4 of Swords. The reason why it's that way is the Devil card upright. The initial phase, you have the 4 of Wands. In the present moment, you have the Moon card. And in the near future, you have the Ace of Cups. So this person apologizes that they were not able to choose you because they did not want to okay. I'm gonna read this 2 ways, but then again, because I said I will not take reverse cards, I'm reading it this way. But how I'm feeling connected to rejection. There's pain and there's band-aids here. Love is the answer. I am sorry. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? And I think so, yes. Think before you act. Okay. So, how do I show interest to the person I'm interested? This one. Eros and Thanatos, I'm more intense as a man or a woman, okay? And I'm not afraid to be patient. This one. So how do I perceive you as a person who's more family oriented? How do I perceive you as a woman or man that's married? And why do I see you this way? It's the Devil card. One second, guys. I need to tap into this energy properly because I don't want to guide all of us astray. But I did say I will read this the right way. I feel rejection here connected to you. Be it I want to reject you or you rejected me. Okay. You're married and you have a child, a newborn child. So how I perceive is that you're a married person now, happily married, and if you're a woman, you have a child. If you're a man, you have a newborn baby. Why I see you this way, or I perceive you this way, is because with the Devil card, the Devil card here. I'm gonna read this. It's gonna make sense. Oh my god. Okay. So oh my god. I don't know if this is very positive. Okay, I'm gonna go more positive and I'm gonna go more ugly. Okay, this is ugly and beautiful at the same time. I'm not sure, but there is rejection here. It's either you reject me or I reject you, or I feel rejected because you rejected me. Okay, but I still want you. Could be this one. You'll know if I want you in this one. Okay, if I don't want you, you'll see more back giving, you'll see more frown, you'll see more like distinct dynamic a bit. Okay, love is the answer because I want to love still, and I think so, yes, because I want to love. I'm sorry perhaps because I didn't think before I acted, or you didn't think before, like you didn't think before you acted with me. You are so beautiful or handsome, and why do you need me? But this one, there's an element of I was rejected, and you're handsome or you're beautiful and you need me perhaps. So you will need to work with me or you need my help, this one. And I wanted you to know that you have to think before you act. And you know that I'm sorry perhaps for what I did. Technically, how I see you is happy. You're happy. Happily married, whatever it is. And why I see you this way is because I'm more greedy, or I'm more materialistic, or I'm more grounded in reality. Okay, because the Devil card is more material. Okay, so it's material, but it's realistic material. It's grounded energy. And goats are usually very grounded animals. But Satan is half human, half goat, technically. But it's more connected with Celtic rituals and blood shedding and orgy rituals and all that kind of stuff. So technically it could be in the form of an earthing ritual, because you know, desire and pain are linked together, but at the same time there was no shame in the Celtic story. The Celts, you know, Celtic, it was more perhaps, where was it? It's the Vikings, like Viking mythology. Okay, it's technically like that. So if you do more research on it, you'll figure it out, where it comes from, the goat head and occult sciences, but Celtic, Viking occult sciences, the pagan rituals and all. So this one, it could be that I'm more grounded, or I'm more pagan as a person, so I'm more like rituals don't like marriage, Christianity doesn't matter to me. So this one, it could be that I'm more atheist, like I don't believe in religion, could also be it. But I have the Hangman upright reverse, so it means that I'm no longer stuck in the situation. Okay, so I'm no longer stuck in the situation connected to you, but how I perceive you married, in a couple dynamic, you're a couple job, you have a newborn baby, and you're happy. Why I feel this way is because I'm seeing the situation the way it is, or I'm greedy, or I'm lusting after you, could be the ugly truth too. You will know, because I have the Ace of Wands there, I have the Ace of Pentacles here, so in some way I still want to help out, I still want to mean something to you, I still want to impress you, or I still want to be interested in you, kind of stuff, even though I know you're married or you'll have a wife or a child. But my challenge connected to you is to be more relaxed and more restful. Okay, so more relaxed and restful. In the past, connected to you, how I perceived you, someone I knew from the community, this one, someone I knew from the community. Right now, in the present moment, how I perceive you is the moon, so you're a woman who's in love. You're more delusioned, perhaps, you're more feminine, you're more like in your head. Okay, so you're more like a daydreamer, this one. You like to daydream, you like to fall in love, that kind of stuff. And then with the Ace of Cups, how I perceive you is that you're wishing to give me your cup of love, kind of stuff, or I wish to give you my cup of love. This one, I'm gonna read to you in a more positive way. So this one, it's not that you're married, this is I was gonna say I'm married. So in the case where I'm married, what I'm perceiving you is more that I'm not perceiving you technically, I'm perceiving myself who's married. And why I'm perceiving myself who's married is because perhaps I do desire you, but I'm married. My challenge technically is to chill, or be more peaceful, connected to the situation where I desire a woman who's not my wife, or something of the sort. In the past, connected to you, how I perceived you, you were part of the community. You were part of the community. Right now, in the present moment, how I perceive you, a woman who's alone, who's happy, who's in her own world, a daydreamer kind of stuff. And then in the near future, how I feel or how I perceive you is that you're interested in me, or I'm interested in you. So love is the answer. Think before you act, because perhaps I am a married person, or I'm telling myself I have to think before I act. I want to reject you because I'm married, or I want to reject you because you're married. Could be, or I feel rejected because you're married and I want you. This one, I don't know. You will know, guys. I'm not encouraging anything. let's go a different way where I'm single, you're single, okay? In a single world, this could be very positive, even though there's rejection element here. So the vibe I'm going in, I'm single, I feel rejected, or I feel rejected. I'm single though you're single. How I perceive you as a partner, potential partner, and why I see you this way is because perhaps I'm lusting or I desire you. My challenge connected to, having this vision of being in a relationship with you is that I need to, found my thoughts and, be relaxed and, go from there. Not feel too guarded connected to you. So in the past, how I perceived you as a partner, as a woman I could marry or a man I could marry, could be. In the present moment, how I'm perceiving you is that you're a woman, you're single, and you're like a daydreamer. I'm going with the daydreamer element because I'm not feeling moon energy. I'm feeling like moon is feminine energy, okay? But here the card, it's more represented by a female, okay? So the female element is perceived here. So I'm perceiving you as a feminine woman, a mysterious woman, a beautiful woman, an enchanting woman, that kind of stuff. And then how I perceive you is either I want to give you a try and I want to give you my cup of love and I have the intention to do it, or it's more in the form of you're interested in me and I'm interested in you. But then again, there's a lot of other things we're thinking about. Did I channel this properly? Is there any other way I can read this? Because, oh my god, no. I'm not gonna get the card. You have the Hanged Man. That's more like unstuck. Okay, so I'm unstuck. I'm not stuck in the situation anymore. Or I'm not stuck in the situation with you. Or I don't wanna have anything to do with you. But you are so beautiful. Why do you need me though? That's what I don't understand. I don't know. This one, there might be third party here, as it might not be third party. But how you'll know if this person is interested in you, overall, when they face you, it's like they're fighting you. Okay, so it's not really gentle dynamic, this one. I'm not really gentle that much. Okay, the behavior I show to the woman I'm interested in is that I'm superior to the woman. Okay, women are usually more seductive because snakes are connected with women. Okay, it's if you go with Adam and Eve's story, Eve was more surrendered very quickly to the snake. Okay, and being the snake in the story was temptation and all that kind of stuff. So this is more a man who will fight the temptations of a woman. So he's more fighting against you if you're interested in him. Okay, so the more you're trying to seduce him, the more he will kind of come down on you. This one, you're seducing me, I'm coming down on you, but that's how I show you interest. This one, so I like to be more like a dictator. Okay, and but the funny thing is, I behave this way, but I'm more like a softie in the bedroom. So, if you're more intimate with him or her, you'll realize to what point they're a softie. You'll be shocked even that a man or this woman is really a softie. Okay? Which is the truth, I believe. It's a softie in the bedroom. If you are the woman or the man here. If you're not the woman or the man here, then definitely it's like that. this one, I didn't want to encourage anyone. It's just, I channeled this several ways, but I don't even know what's the truth. Okay? I'm sorry, perhaps I want to give you a try, but think before you act with me, because if I'm the married man or I'm the married woman, you need to think before it, but I have to think before it too. Love is the answer. You are so beautiful, why do you need me? So perhaps this one, it's more like, I don't want you to need me, but you are beautiful. Just so you know, you are beautiful. That's why I want to reject you, because I don't want to cause you pain, this one. Next year. So this is it. This is all I had to say in this situation. And you will know if this one resonated. I don't feel like it resonated, except if I have like a third party thing and there's someone who wants to do like an affair element. I'm not one that likes to encourage that kind of stuff. So guys, please be responsible for yourself in those kind of situations. I am reading it. I know the responsibility I have when I read those kind of stuff. But I myself want to believe that, you know, I would not want to play with a man who's married or a woman who's married, you know. So that's why I'm kind of like telling you, please be careful if you are stuck in that kind of situation. Figure it out. Have your own priorities. Figure what your priorities are so that you won't, you know, put yourself in a stuck situation, you know. It's like that. That's it. That's all. So, I'll see you on my next video, and stay safe, stay healthy, all of that. Thank you very much for watching. And you already know what the truth is. If you need any type of support, be it you want to receive love, there are many ways you can listen to music. I'm sharing a guy who plays an instrument called sitar. He's very talented, and it's not only the instrument, he's like the main CEO, I think, of that production company or music company, and it's definitely dedicated for people who have mental illnesses or who are fighting certain stuff. So I would really want to promote, like, I would wish my my channel would be one of the main things that promotes his stuff. I'm not a big fan. I love how I felt when I listened to the music he created, but it's not only his creation, it's a group of people, but it's mainly under his name. He plays the sitar, which is mainly the important stuff because it is an instrument he plays with a certain talent. And it is very it's a beneficial for those people who suffer from depression or who suffer from feelings of like being unloved or feeling not loved. If you listen to his song with your hands on your chest and one in your belly, you just close your eyes and you allow yourself to be receptive. It is like you feeling receptive to a certain type of grace, which is, I feel like it's part of his ancestry. Okay, so it's he's from a family that's very known in their culture, and I do understand why. Okay, so I felt it. I would wish for many people out there to benefit from what he's offering out there. And he's a gentle heart. Obviously, there's many things we don't know about a person. But what I tapped into when I listened to the creation or the craft, it's very gentle, it's beautiful, it's empowering, it's enchanting, and it's an experience many people should be receptive to, but only those who wish to try it. Okay, I will be sharing his main song you can listen to it in the description box. Okay, so it's gonna be the main one. Like, I'm gonna share it close to the deck description, or I'll pin it down also in the comment section. Those who need it. Many of you perhaps might know who he is, as you might not know. But it's meant for many people out there, and I would like to promote it. Promote it for free, but then again, I have my own reason why I'm doing it. It's for my own guru. Okay, it's my own guru, my life path. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, so thank you very much again for all those who are supporting me on my channel. If you need it, you know, I have tools available to all those who need any stuff in the description box below. Okay, be it it's a mudra, it's a mantra you utter, it's a kriya, it's an app you can download, it's a music you can listen and tap into. All of it is available for everyone out there. It's free for all, and usually all the good things in life are free. That's true. Okay, so have a good day, and I'll see you again. Okay, namaste to everyone. Thanks so much, and I love you all because I love myself. Okay, so may you know what it is like to love yourself and to love the world that is out there for you to experience. Okay, so thank you so much, and bye-bye.